I think it's important to appreciate random crafts and just trying new things. This was a trunk. Like, it wasn't a trunk, it was a big branch of a tree that me and a friend carried on our backs up a hill to my house and put in my backyard. I took an axe and I cut the thing in half and then in half again. And then I kind of, shaved off the bark and all this. And I'm whittling it into, I don't even know, some sort of abstract thing. I'm not good at this, but I think there's deep value in trying, anyways. Even if there's no apparent value in doing it, even though it's not obvious why you should, if you find joy out of it, I believe it's worth it. Let me fix this microphone here. I think we need to. I'm very dual, very bipolar with a lot of my opinions. One day, I will believe that hanging out with people is the biggest waste of time and that I should be working. And other times, I'm sitting here carving a piece of wood for no apparent reason. Actually, I'm going to turn this into a gift. It's always been a gift, but I tried to do it for Christmas, but doing it the night before doesn't work, so I ran out of time, and I'm here. I gave up on it, but now I'm back. And I think I don't even know what I want to do out of this. It's so difficult to take this cube of wood and really carve it into the shape of something that is something that doesn't look like dog shit. It's actually quite interesting. And I have not much technique, but some blacksmithing skills when I'm doing this. But the thing about time is you make of it what you make of it, and you do with it what you do with it, and essentially that's just life. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Actually, I probably shouldn't cut towards myself. I think that's one of the only things I Googled when beginning. But as I'm saying, we all have the same amount of time. So I believe we must make of it what we make of it. How do I wake up with the same 24 hours as someone else, and they do so much more? And the answer to this is leverage. I don't get as much out of my day as someone like Jeff Bezos or any person with a big following on YouTube, or those everyone that you're thinking about, because they have systems in place to do things for them, and their time is efficiently optimized. And on one hand, I respect it, but on another hand, you're having someone cook for you. You're having someone clean for you. You're not living life. What do you do with that extra time? You work. And it's interesting how people... I've been thinking about this quite a bit, where if I were to become rich and successful and all that, if I had a family, I feel like my personality, I feel like it's one of my greatest fears. I have this dream, this goal to achieve and all whatnot, but if I were to, it depends. I would never want to There's a fly in my eye. But yeah. I have to make a bushy eyebrow. That's what I'm missing. Maybe I should have started with something more simple. Too late now, you know? It's always too late. A lot of people have regrets. More than you think. I don't know if I have regrets. I definitely... Because I feel like whenever I make a choice, I like to stick with it. This is life. Life is pain. Life is suffering. Get over it. Just kidding. Don't do that. It's time to be a good person. It's time to do good for the world. It's time to love one another. You know? I recorded this because I felt that just whittling, doing nothing else, would be a waste of my time. I'm so obsessed with time that I can't not spend it efficiently. So here I am. You know, I could be enjoying this thing, but I have to trick myself into thinking it's somehow efficient. It's kind of sad. Like, why? Why do that? Why go through all that trouble? You know? I know. Our thoughts are not us. We aren't our thoughts. And I've been thinking about that. If I have an urge to do something, if I have a want to waste my time, if I have a desire to do this or that, that isn't me. We are our actions. I am the choices I make. I am the actions I have. And yeah, I think that's good. Because we all have intrusive, awful thoughts. And we all have things that, like, I don't know. I feel like it's very common. Like, if our thoughts were exposed, things would be bad. Which is why we have thoughts. Which is why we have decisions, choices. But it is what it is. And I am what I am. I live how I live, and you live how you live. And I don't see any issue with that. Freedom of speech and whatnot. I think I'm starting to have this feeling of hatred for the internet, for technology, for humanity. This just can't escape me that we're all so awful. This pessimistic view of intelligence, this want to be ignorant. I wish I was stupid. Sometimes I just want to not be. I feel like if I was dumb, I wouldn't be miserable. But that is also stupid because the stupid people, they suffer, but they just don't know what they're suffering from. And it's these random bouts of pain and issues in their life that they can't quite equate to what's going on in the world. So I think it's all suffering, honestly. I think there's joy that can be found in helping other people and doing great things. I don't know. And every life is just escape. Some people escape by scrolling. I escape by working on a company. It's not much of a difference. One feels more productive and one makes me feel better about myself. And this world rewards it more for being productive. But I think it's an addiction. You know, being a workaholic's an addiction. And society rewards it. Chemically, mathematically, psychology, there's really no difference between an alcoholic and a workaholic, except society majorly rewards one over the other. I don't know. That could be a bad take. I have plenty of awful takes that I've had in the past. Maybe I'll disagree, or maybe I'll double down. Maybe I'll, cry about it.